The Galactic Council's Grand War Fleet Parade was the biggest event in the known universe. A show of power, pride, ego, and noise, where every empire tried to prove they were the strongest in the galaxy. Giant warships like floating cities lined the black sky, engines roaring like thunder, weapon systems glowing like angry suns, banners of 100 species waving inside space field, millions watching through broadcasts, cheering their flags, cheering their ships, and laughing at enemies. Because this parade was not about peace, it was about intimidation. It was about fear dressed as beauty. The council called it unity, but everyone knew truth. Unity built on power is not unity. It is a cage made from rules. Human ships arrived last, like late guests to party they were not invited to properly. Like species that did not belong with giants, their arrival slow, quiet, almost sad. One small warship came through Bright Gate, its name painted simple, unhealthy paint, TSV Winston, letters simple, nothing special. The ship looked old, brown metal plate scratched, armor dented, engines weak glow, movement slow like old man walking on cold road, no shine, no power hum, no aggressive energy, just slow. Floating metal, drifting like ship from past history that accidentally arrived in future. Alien commanders laughed. Broadcast commentators joked. Is this human ship alive? Another one said, did humans find this in museum? Laughter echoed across screens. Even human allies felt embarrassed, their faces tight, their hearts sinking. They expected something better from Earth, something modern, something fast and deadly like other ships, but humans sent this old box. It looked like old fishing boat in ocean of monsters. The difference so loud that silence inside the council room felt heavy. Ambassadors from advanced species whispered, humans are stupid. They bring trash to war. Maybe they think parade is recycling day. More laughter, even. Council guards smirked, hiding smiles behind helmets. Humiliation open like wound. But something strange was happening inside slow human ship. Something that nobody noticed. Not because it was hidden, but because Galaxy did not know what to look for. Inside, TSV Winston crew walked calm, slow, almost bored, not nervous, not embarrassed, not angry. They sat relaxed in seats, drinking coffee, smiling like nothing happening outside mattered. Ship's commander, Captain Elias Ward, stood in command center wearing old black uniform. No medals, no lights, only simple patch showing Earth symbol. He watched parade on screen with soft smile like parent watching kids show off in playground. His eyes quiet, deep, not like loser accepting defeat, but like man who knows secret nobody else knows. His voice soft. Turn on passive sensors only, do not engage full scan. Crew nodded like this is normal routine. His second officer, Arya Holt, raised eyebrow small. Everyone laughing. Ward nodded. Good, laughter blinds eyes. Arya took sip of coffee smiling like she heard this line many times. Council speaker announced challenge event, round of shooting accuracy test, chosen asteroid from nearby orbit placed into moving path, small target, tiny like dot, moving fast, spinning inside artificial gravity corridor, rule simple, every ship must hit target from long range, one shot only, one chance. Galaxy screamed joy, firing weapons and show was entertainment for them, not war, not fear, entertainment like sport between monsters. Alien ships prepared firing systems like hungry animals. Opening mouth, first ship, Krellin Dreadnought, fired huge plasma beam, roaring light moving fast like comet, missing asteroid by few seconds, crowd gasp. Second ship fired rail spike that passed near target but missed. Third, fourth, fifth, all missed. One by one failure came like rain. Every species tried, no one hit target. Commentators joked again. Even council best ships cannot hit small rock, this test is joke. All laughter returned. But when human turn came, silence felt different, like silence before insult, not silence before respect. Commentator voice sarcastic. Now we see human museum ship try shoot rock? Laughter, camera zoomed on TSV Winston, showing old turret rotating slow, humming like old machine in factory, charging glowing small blue light like toy star, weapon so small, so weak, so slow, it felt funny. Pathetic even. Other captains shook heads. Humans came to embarrass themselves? Everyone waited for big failure to laugh more. Human crew did not look stressed, they looked bored, like this test nothing, like they already know answer. Captain Ward spoke calm. Align slow drive. Engineer moved lever slow like weight heavy but hand trained. Small blue orb inside weapon reactor grew brighter slowly like baby sun growing heartbeat, sound low, soft like whisper of wind. Not like roar of star cannon, weapon fired, shot came out slow, too slow for eyes to take seriously. It floated in space like small bubble of blue light. Moving at walking speed, Galaxy exploded in laughter. Too slow. Is this shot drunk? Even a child can outrun this. Laughter louder like storm. Aliens enjoyed humiliation. Shot traveled halfway and then did something strange. Something impossible for normal logic. It vanished, completely disappeared from space. Like someone cut it from reality. 1 second it was moving slow. Next second it was gone, no trace, no signal, no reading, silence slammed Galaxy like hammer. Laughter stopped like someone cut sound from universe. Council officers leaned forward. Scanners blinked error. Crew confused. Screens blank. No one knew what happened. 1 second later, asteroid exploded from inside like bomb placed in its heart. Explosion massive for small rock. Pieces flew like broken glass scattering into space like burning snow. Camera zoomed in shock. Asteroid core had been ripped from inside. Not outside damage, but internal implosion. Galaxy froze in disbelief. Commander of Council Fleet leaned forward, voice shaking. How? Engineers screamed. Target hit from internal coordinates. Not external. Meaning human weapon went inside. Asteroid traveled through spacetime slip, through small crack in reality created by ancient strange tech, then detonated at core. No one knew what happened. No known physics could explain shot disappearing then exploding core. Alien scientists yelled in frustration, scanning data, seeing nothing, weapon signature not recorded because human math too simple for scanners expecting complex pattern, like magic, like children solved impossible puzzle using chalk when Galaxy used machines made of stars. Galaxy silent like dead planet. Millions viewers jaws open because they expected joke, not miracle, expected humiliation, not genius. And humans still looked bored, like this was nothing, like they fired normal canon, like people reading book while universe lost mind. Captain Ward sipped coffee, smiling small. Good? Slow shot hits. Arya joked. Maybe next time we use faster one. Crew shook heads laughing like family at dinner table, not like crew who shocked Galaxy. Calm like engineers testing toy prototype, not weapon that broke physics. Council members stared screens, anger and fear mixing like poison. One ambassador growled. This is illegal tech. Others whispered. Time bending forbidden. But humans did not hide weapon, they broadcast it live, using old ship, old steel, no shields, no shine, nothing majestic, only simple math, simple engineering used with patience. Galaxy did not understand patience, they understand power through speed. Humans showed power through slowness, slowness deeper than fast, slowness touching. Time. Camera zoomed on ship, hull old but beautiful now that Galaxy eyes changed. Like seeing old tree after understanding it gives life. Not shadow, universe trying accept truth too big for pride. Humans always last, always laughed at, always underestimated. Galaxy believed size equals strength. Speed equals intelligence. Shine equals power. Humans showed truth. Simple engineering can change universe. Small blue shot humiliated empires built on ego. Council commander forced smile, voice shaking. Impressive human ship. Please explain technology. Ward answered soft. Old project. Nothing special. Simple answer exploded Galaxy again. Nothing special? Species screamed. Commentators lost minds. Shot moved through slipstream. Inside hit? Impossible. But humans pretended like they used old microwave, not starbending cannon. Slow shot traveled through spacetime slip, invisible highway between reality layers, created by module humans found long ago. Module humans did not build, module humans did not fully understand. Humans mixed module with simple math, raw engineering, no fancy logic, no advanced code, just trial and error, patience, failure, success. Humans used curiosity like weapon, not speed. Galaxy afraid now because they did not know what humans knew. They could not copy weapon, scanners blind, logic broken. And humans calm like they just fixed car tire, not destroyed physics. Inside Council HQ screen, scientists shouted, "Show replay." Replay showed slow shot moving, then shimmering like water, dissolving into thin space crack, like falling into mirror and appearing inside object. Small blue glow inside asteroid. Slow expanding, then boom, Kurgan, surface rip outward. Humans use slowness to bend space easier. Faster ships break slipstream. Slow one enters like river enters cave. Captain Ward not celebrating. He calm like teacher finishing class. He looked at stars out window, whisper small. They do not respect simple things. Crew silent. Listening like this line old truth. But simple things change world. People across Galaxy confused, afraid, fascinated, silent questions through every mind. Where did humans get that weapon? question heavy like stone, heavy like truth coming. Ships around Winston moved away like giving distance to monster, but human ship old, small, weak, how can monster look like child? Confusion turned into fear, fear turned into anger, anger turned into questions with no answer. Council demanded demonstration again. Ward refused gently. One shot enough for today. Calm voice but carries strength. Like man who knows galaxy watching but galaxy not ready for second truth. Broadcast zoomed human faces, they not proud, they not arrogant, they just relaxed like they know technology bigger than show. They know secret behind slight smile, galaxy angry because they cannot understand how slow can beat fast, how small can beat giant, how simple can beat complex. Other species jealousy burning. Humans cheated. This illegal, time weapon. But evidence clean, no cheat, no trick, only physics unknown, physics galaxy forgot. Physics lost inside ancient ruin, humans found by accident. Humans not smartest, humans curious, curious enough to touch star crack. After explosion. Asteroid debris floating like snowflakes around Winston. Camera catch small blue spark dancing near broken stone. Spark like seed. Like alive. Like whisper from space. Broadcast ends but secret begins. Crowds on planets shout. Humans hide something. Earth dangerous. But no one knows truth. Humans not hiding. Galaxy not asking right question. Question not, what weapon is that? Question why slow? Slow not weakness, slow key to slip between time layers. Faster object cannot enter because speed heavy, slow soft, gentle, move like wind. Pass through cracks without breaking. Weapon not strong because explosion big, weapon strong because placement perfect. Captain Ward stands inside ship after show. Crew around laughing small, not about galaxy. About their small victory of patience. Ward looks at module glowing soft blue in middle of ship. Small box of ancient metal half broken. Wires human-made connected like roots around stone. Module unknown origin. Humans founded in Mars crater long ago. Secret hidden. Not with pride but with fear no one understand. Humans spent decades testing with simple math. Simple tools. Simple patience. No star labs. No council support. Only humans alone in silence. Galaxy laughed earlier, now galaxy frozen. Truth comes slow like shot. Council sends urgent message. Human ship must stay for explanation. Ward smiles. We will stay. Answer calm. Not fear. Humans ready because they know what galaxy asks next. But galaxy not ready for answer. Darkness of space quiet now. Laughter gone. Replaced by sound of thinking minds. Millions of minds trying understand moment when truth hit harder than weapon. Slow shot changed galaxy. And galaxy did not know if they should fear or admire. But humans appear bored because they know something bigger coming, something galaxy not see yet, something beyond asteroid test, something beyond laughter, real reason for slow weapon not show off, not power, real reason buried in secret, buried in blue spark humans call slow eye, because it sees through space cracks like I sees through veil. Broadcast ends, but truth begins traveling mouth to mouth faster than light. Story becomes myth in one night. Children across planets repeat words. Slow shot. Humans weird, time slip, some afraid, some excited, all curious. Council holds meeting emergency. Ambassadors demand explanation. Scientists demand data. Military demands copy. Ward sits silent through long noise. He says calm one line before leaving. The universe is big. You laugh because you do not understand slowness yet. He walks out leaving room stunned. His calmness scarier than weapon. Because weapon can be stopped. Calm truth cannot. Camera closes on ship drifting slow among giants. Slow movement like whisper in storm. But whisper louder than roar because whisper true. Slow ship looks weak, old, tired, but power inside old eyes deeper than young shiny ships around. Galaxy full of speed, humans full of patience, and that patience breaks physics. Everyone laughing at humans, laughing stops, replaced by fear question. How many slow weapons do humans have? Answer unknown, fear grows. But crew sleeps calm, like trust in something galaxy cannot see. Module glowing soft like heart of ship. Small blue light pulsing like word repeating. Not weapon warning. Galactic Council does not know yet, but slow shot not first strike, slow shot first signal, signal from ancient time through human ship, gate almost open, galaxy laughing earlier, now galaxy afraid of slowness. Because fast danger visible, slow danger invisible. Human captain whispers to Arya before sleep. Let them laugh, laughter blinds, and blind eyes never see truth coming. She nods tired, smiling. Slow winds. Night in space quiet, ships floating like frozen fish, Winston small among whales, but whale not no fish can breathe without fear. Camera fades, showing long view of parade, old ship at end glowing small glow more dangerous than thousands big guns. And story ends part 1 with silence heavy, truth heavy, question heavy, where did humans get that weapon? Galaxy froze not because explosion big, but because impossible became real through old ship moving slow like time itself bowing to human. Patience. Slow becomes scary. Slow becomes God. Slow shot becomes myth. And humans still look bored. Like this was nothing. Silence after human shot feels like gravity inside room. Heavy on every heart watching from millions of screens. Galaxies far away streaming moment like religion event. Alien admirals stare at slow ship with fear they cannot hide. And fear becomes poison inside council hall because fear is born not from big explosions, but from small quiet things because loud danger easy to understand, quiet danger impossible, and humans proved quiet danger is strongest. Captain Elias Ward returns to old chair on TSV Winston Bridge, crew celebrating nothing, only breathing calm like they finished warm-up not battle. Second Officer Arya Holt looks at Captain with eyes carrying secret smile. Council will want answer. Ward nods like teacher hearing child answer correct question. Yes, they will want everything. Arya leans back whispering like joke but truth inside. We will give nothing. Ward looks at slow blue spark glowing behind armor plates. Spark like beating heart of ship. We have nothing to give. He whispers, because truth heavy. Humans do not know full science behind shot. They only know process, pattern, behavior, not reason. Humans built weapon like blind sculptor carving angel from stone without seeing angel, only feeling shape. Council command hall full noise. Ambassadors shouting like market sellers trading fear instead of fruit. Species with 6 eyes screaming. Species with metal skins demanding arrest of human captain. Species with blue feathers whispering conspiracy stories like fire in dry forest. No one calm, no one rational, because rationality dies when ego feels insulted by surprise. Council leader Ketron slams table. Metal shock echoes like thunder. We demand full explanation of human weapon. His voice full steel but eyes small fear hiding behind pride. His voice reaches TSV Winston through open frequency. Ward listens quiet, then answers slow like mountain speaking. Weapon old project? Nothing special. These words hit Hall like slap because they expect long speech, complex lie, not truth hidden inside simple words. Council scientists slam fists. Impossible. Core detonation from internal slip. Space-time curvature wave detected. They show graphs, lines, numbers flashing like lightning on dark sky. Fear wrapped in science. Science wrapped in humiliation. Because nothing hurts like truth showing your intelligence weak. Ward watches graphs for 1 second, then closes his screen like boring document. Yes, he says calm. Old project. This calm tone makes fear bigger. Because power without pride equals monster without weakness. Inside TSV Winston lower deck, engineer Luca opens panel showing blue module glowing like star seed from ancient tree. Wires human-made wrap around metal cube like roots around stone statue. His hands gentle like doctor touching child heart, not like mechanic repairing engine. He whispers to technician near him. We cannot let them take this. Technician nods scared. We don't even know what this is. Luca laughs weak. Exactly. Fear not from power, fear from mystery. And crew lives inside mystery they call slow eye. Name given by first human who saw spark move like pupil looking at stars. Module found 44 years ago in Mars deep crater, strange metal, strange symbols, nothing matching known science, government hid secret, gave project to small group without big funding because leaders thought relic useless, too simple to be advanced, they laughed at old metal cube, scientists outside system laughed too. Thinking human history ended with digital age, not beginning with fire from otherworld. But small group of engineers, not famous, not genius, worked like farmers tending soil, patient, slow, failing many times, breaking module many times, but learning slowly, connecting wires, measuring patterns, discovering that module responds not to complex equations, but simple rhythms like child reacts to lullaby not math, module born from logic humans not understand but can feel. Arya walks to module chamber after broadcast ends. Luca shows her new reading, graph slow moving like heartbeat, pulse increasing after shot fired. as if module happy, alive, or excited like animal smelling food. Arya touches glass, whispers, "What are you?" Module flash blue like blink. She jumps back small, Luca nervous. It reacts when addressed. Arya frowns thinking deeply, like intelligence? Luca shakes head. Not intelligence like mind, intelligence like instinct. That difference heavy because instinct from ancient machine more scary than full mind. Mind can talk, instinct reacts without thought. Council sends direct order to board Winston, send military team to take module, ship engines power silently. Crew ready not for battle, but for escape, ward watching radar, ships closing like teeth around prey, humans not afraid because fear spent in first decade of studying module. After carriages of failure, fear replaced by acceptance, discovery bigger than fear. Ward opens channel to council without anger, without pride, voice soft like father explaining simple lesson. We do not surrender something we do not understand. Council leader Ketron furious. Then you are hiding dangerous tech. Ward answers immediate. No, we are hiding ignorance. Hall explode confusion. What? Ward explains. We do not understand this. How can we explain? Truth too strong, council silent half second. Then noise bigger because simple truth hurts complex egos. Camera moves to council hall floor. Young scientist named Riva sits silent while old ones shout. She whispers to herself. Simple math beat advanced physics. Thought like lightning. Her fingers run across tablet. She traces human shot path. Sees slow curve bending time. Tears fall because she sees beauty inside slowness. She remembers her mother teaching her patience beats speed. She stands suddenly, voice loud. They did not cheat, room silent shocked. She continues. Human math simple, but simple enough to fit time hole. Our math too big, too heavy. Senior scientists dismiss, child argument, but seed planted. In Winston Bridge, Ward sees military ships closing distance. He sighs slow, sadness mixing with resolve. Arya stands behind. We run. Ward shakes head. We walk. Reply strange but meaningful. Ship engines increase small power. Movement slower than enemy ships, but direction firm. Heading toward neutral zone gate. Council commander screams threat. Stop or we open fire. Ward looks at asteroid debris floating like memory of moment that changed galaxy. He answers soft. You cannot fire fast at slow. Sentence confusing for military logic, but deep truth for time logic. Council battleships charge weapons, tension in space like storm ready explode. But something strange happens. Every ship aiming at Winston calculates path. Prediction software predicts movement, puts crosshair. But Winston movement small, unpredictable slow arcs confuse math. Slow movement bends timing. Every shot predicted too early or too late, not by huge time difference. By microseconds enough to miss, by kilometers in cosmic range. Slow ship dancing inside calculations like leaf floating. Against wind. Battleship captains confused. Why can't we lock? Humans laughing small inside ship. Arya whispers. Slow wins again. Council forced to hold fire because firing blindside may hit allied ships. Winston reaches neutral border slowly like tortoise reaching finish while lions argue. Council furious, helpless, pride broken by slow metal box. Ancient irony, old ship shows new truth. Speed is weakness when facing time. Inside Winston, Ward orders ship stop at border, open channel, entire galaxy listening now because tension like rope choking stars. Ward speaks calm. We will explain what we can, but truth is we do not know enough. You believe we hide power, we hide lack of understanding. You believe we control weapon, weapon controls itself through laws we only feel not know. Council silent, some confused, some angry, some afraid, some curious. Biggest danger not weapon, danger truth that galaxy rulers do not know everything. Truth that small species from blue planet plays with ancient power bigger than council. Ward continues. We found module not by genius but by work, by trying many times without giving up. You have bigger minds, bigger labs, bigger ships, but you gave up studying simple relic because it looked stupid. Humiliation hits council like wave because truth heavy. They gave up because relic looked too simple. They prefer complexity because ego needs show. Humans studied simple because they had no choice. Arya adds soft voice. Maybe reason we succeed is because we are not ashamed of simple math. Scientist Riva hearing this through broadcast cries because she dreamed of simple math beauty but society forced complexity to prove intelligence. Now simple wins on galaxy stage. Ward finishes. Slow shot not miracle, slow shot patience. That line echoes across planets. Children repeat to parents. Parents confused but repeat to neighbors. Phrase becomes quote in one day. Module pulse increases stronger until glass panel vibrates. Luca panics small. Captain module reacting fast. Ward looks serious now, voice lower. It hears them. Arya freezes. Commanders. Ward shakes head. No, they're fear. Module pulse responding to emotional waves broadcast from millions minds watching. Module sensing fear. Fear feeding it like energy. Ancient tech reacting to emotional field. Meaning ancient builders designed it not only for logic but for feeling. Feeling generates time slip wave. Idea insane, revolutionary, terrifying. Council sees pulse glowing brighter through camera feed. Believe humans charging weapon. Panic rises. War seconds away. Council leader screams to cut feed. Fear spreads like virus. Ward sees rising danger. He must calm galaxy. He stands straight. Camera zooms close to his face. Millions eyes watching human calm expression. He speaks deep, slow tone like rock speaking waterfall. We will power down module now. He turns, touches panel like hand touching sleeping animal. Slow hum decreases. Blue. Glow fades like wave dying on shore. Silence inside module room slowly returns peace. Ward returns to screen. We do not want war, we want understanding. This line heavy like promise, word understanding not used in council for decades. Only word war used. Now human uses word like gift, like olive branch inside metal world. Council shifts tone. Not respect yet, but shock forcing logic. Council leader calmer. We need technical explanation. Ward nods. We can explain parts, but whole bigger than us. Galaxy afraid of statement because whole bigger means potential unimaginable, potential unstoppable. Ward starts to explain history, not technical science, because science unknown but story known. Module found on Mars, inside impact crater, not meteor, artifact, metal unknown, survived heat that melts planets. We tested many years, most tests fail, small group continued. We discovered module responds to harmonic simple fractions, not large equations. Simple numbers create resonance inside metal. Resonance creates phase slip in space around shot. Shot moves slow to keep phase stable, then leaves physical space and enters sublayer, appears inside target and detonates. Silence in hall heavy like planet on shoulder, young scientist Riva listening heartbeat loud. Harmonic fractions. She whispers to herself like secret love. Council older scientists pale because simple explanation embarrassing for their careers built on complexity. Ward continues. We think ancient builders used language of stars, not language of computers. Simple math universal. Child can count, star can count. Maybe module designed for species not advanced in tech but rich in feeling. Council surprises. Feeling? Ward nods. Module reacts to emotional frequency. Fear powers it faster. Calm powers it stable, anger unstable. Arya remembers moment module pulsed when Council fear broadcast. Fear making pulse strong. Meaning Council almost caused explosion accident. Council members in shock because weapon controlled partly by emotion means weapon too dangerous, but Ward argues soft. Emotion control means weapon never stable in war. Ancient design stops war, not starts, because fear unstable, weapon unstable, cannot be mass used, only used when no fear, only by calm mind. Deep idea hits hall like arrow, weapon built to be controlled by peace, peace equals activation, fear equals pain. Ancient design genius because weapon cannot fall into hands of war. Driven species, only peaceful species can use. Council silence long, Ward adds last line. We learned little, but we learned important thing. Slow beats fast when heart steady. This line not science, philosophy, simple, powerful. Galaxy watching feels emotional wave. Not fear now, awe. Respect slowly blooming like flower from ashes. Because humans tiny species from small rock taught lesson galaxy forgot. Humility creates discovery. Complexity hides truth. Ward closes communication. Council shocked but curiosity rising. Meeting ends without war order. Without arrest order. This new state fragile like thin ice, but ice forming bridge across hate. Inside Winston crew tired but proud. Luca sits near module smiling like friend. Module pulsing soft, like breathing asleep. Arya sits next to Captain, whispering soft. Do you think they will trust us? Ward looks at stars beyond glass like eyes seeing old dream. Trust grows slow, like shot. Arya smiles weak. Slow again. Ward nods. Slow wins. Camera fades, showing ship drifting slowly at border. Galaxy spinning around. History shifting direction like tide turning. Part ends with council hall empty. Young scientist Riva alone staring at screen replaying shot. She whispers word that marks beginning of new era. Simple. Tears fall. Not sadness. Joy from beauty of simplicity. She stands, ready change science, ready challenge old minds, ready learn from humans slow math, beginning secret collaboration that will change galaxy. Slow shot not end. Slow shot beginning coming of age for galaxy that laughed at slow. Galaxy now learning slow powerful, slow dangerous, slow beautiful. And humans remain calm, quiet, patient, waiting next step, because they know truth bigger coming, truth older than module, truth ancient behind stars. Council hall empty after long meeting but heart of galaxy not empty. Fear sits in every corner like ghost waiting silent. Young scientist Riva stays alone in chamber. Room lights low, stars visible through giant window like cold eyes of universe watching small species argue over things they do not understand. Riva's fingers shake on tablet replaying slow blue shot again and again. She sees pattern others miss because her mind not chained by ego. She sees beauty where others saw stupidity. She whispers to herself, why simple works? Voice too soft for hall but loud inside her soul. Far away on TSV Winston, crew sleeps but Captain Ward not sleeping. He stands alone on bridge watching stars without emotion on face, because emotion inside chest heavy like stone full memories of years studying module without success. He remembers first time spark moved, first time numbers matched rhythm, days when failure felt like friend and hope like enemy. He remembers holding broken piece of module after explosion test, blood on his hand from metal cut, whispering, we will try again. Even when everyone else wanted quit, he remembers losing family because project consumed his whole life. One spark changed his world. Now spark changing galaxy. Pain inside heart like flame inside ice. Module chamber quiet. Blue pulse soft like breathing baby. Engineer Luca asleep on floor leaning shoulder on metal wall. Hand reaching glass like trying feel warmth from cold alien device. His dreams full ancient shapes he never saw but module showed in flashes like memory from species not born yet. His mind sees war between stars, creatures feeding on suns, builders forging modules like seeds of time planted across planets for someone later to find. Someone small, someone humble, someone desperate enough to try without pride. His mind sees silhouette of ancient builder not huge god but thin figure sitting near star furnace singing numbers like lullaby. Module pulse inside dream matches voice. Luca wakes sweating, whispering, it remembers. He not sure what it remembers, but voice left inside head like echo of forgotten song. Council chamber next morning full again, not with shouting, but whispering, fear changed shape overnight. Now its shape of curiosity, species speak softer, not from peace, from confusion. Old scientists sit with dark circles under eyes. They review data from shot, numbers strange, formula simple, but effect huge. Young scientist Riva stands in center holding tablet, voice shaking but determined. She speaks like child explaining adult mistake. Your math too heavy for slip. They scoff small but listen because night changed them, she continues. Slip layer thin like paper, heavy math cuts paper, simple math folds paper. Silence heavy, they understand analogy but afraid accept truth. Girl using childish logic to unseat thousand-year theories. Pride blocking comprehension, they resist but seed planted. Alien Admiral Threx, respected warrior with body like iron statue, stands angry. You tell me children logic wins war? He roars. Riva looks into his giant eyes without fear. Yes, because war did not create this, peace did. She points at module image floating in air. This made from idea, not violence. Her voice cracks but strength inside, like glass sword cutting steel armor. Room silent again. Old scientist Armin lifts head slowly. Ancient builders must have been different, he whispers, almost afraid of words coming from his mouth. Ketrin the council leader nods slowly. Different or wise? His tone changed now, not dictatorship, but wonder. Transmission alert interrupts meeting. Signal from deep space burns through channels like pulse of sun. Source unknown. Frequency chaotic at first. Then simple pattern emerges. Repeating two numbers again and again. Numbers prime, repeating slow. Ketrin frowns. What species sends only two numbers? Riva eyes widen. She recognizes pattern from module resonance. She whispers, module language? Elders shocked, impossible. but pattern matches exactly harmonic frequency Luca recorded during tests. Council Hall heart freezes like winter storm. Signal getting stronger. Repeating simple message made of only 2 numbers. Species across galaxy listening. Confusion spreading like wind. On TSV Winston, alarm wakes crew. Arya rushes to module chamber. Luca already awake, staring at readout with jaw open. Module pulse synchronized with deep space signal. Pulse growing like heartbeat matching heart of universe. Arya whispers. It's answering. Luca nods slow. We're listening. Arya breath heavy. To what? Luca points at screen showing space coordinate. Something calling. Call coming from empty space region. No star. No planet. No debris. Nothing. Void calling module like parent calling lost child. Crew's silent fear. Not fear of attack. Fear of unknown connection. Unknown memory. Captain Ward arrives chamber silent. Eyes tired but sharp. He looks at coordinate without speaking. He knows something before others know. Memory from old dream he had months ago when studying module. Dream of black void singing numbers like lullaby inside skull. He hides fear because leader hides fear like mountain hides roots underground. He orders navigation. Set course? Crew shocked. Arya protests. Council will kill us. Ward answers calm. Council fear what they do not understand, but fear stopped progress always. Arya looks at module glowing bright. This not progress. This madness. Ward places hand on glass. Module pulse slows like recognizing touch. Like calming from panic. He whispers. Madness and discovery always neighbors. Luca nods looking at module with love and fear both. Council receives human ship movement. Panic returns like storm coming back. Ketron demands stop. War fleets surround path. Small galaxy full guns pointing at slow-moving ship like pack of predators surrounding wounded animal. But ship not wounded. Ship old and strong with ancient heart. Ward opens broadcast to whole galaxy. Millions watching cameras showing his face calm like stone statue in rain. He speaks slow like teacher telling bedtime story. We go answer call. Council screams. It may destroy you. Ward answers soft. Maybe, but silence killed more than answers. Galaxy confused by sentence deep like ocean. Ketron demands. You do this alone? Ward shakes head. No, we do nothing alone. He looks at stars behind him, remembering Earth childhood, seeing sky full stars without understanding. Now he understands stars not cold lights, stars doors to older minds. He continues. You will follow if you want understand or stay if you want safe illusions. Heavy line dividing galaxy in one sentence, safe illusions or dangerous truth path. Council Hall divided like birth of new religion. Young scientist Riva stands again, voice strong now because galaxy watching her like symbol of future. I go with them. She says loud, elders shocked. She explains simple. I trust small numbers. Simple statement sounds insane but also genius. Ketron sees young minds leaving old power. Fear of losing future stronger than fear of humans. He sighs heavy. Age showing on alien face. He whispers. Council sends observer. He chooses Riva because world changing under her feet. And she not afraid walk. Ward smiles small because he knows galaxy crossed invisible bridge now. Bridge made from simple math and courage, not war. He opens docking bay for shuttle. Riva boards with team small, both scared and proud. She meets Arya, Luca, crew welcomes strange alien like family, because humans know loneliness of being laughed at by galaxy. They hug easily those who believe in them. Ship moves slow like planet turning seasons. Council fleets follow not as predators now. More like children following teacher into forest darkness. Fear mixed with wonder. Journey to void region long. Cameras streaming stars stretching like stories across night sky. Millions watching live. Social networks exploding with messages, debates, fights, prayers, jokes, fear, hope. Humanity center of galaxy attention not for war, but for wonder. Inside module chamber. Riva studies symbols drawn on metal surface. She runs fingers gently across lines like reading braille text of ancient library. Luca beside her telling stories of tests, explosions, failures, laughter, exhaustion, heartbreak. They share moments that made module part of their souls. Riva realizes humans not lucky finders. They are stubborn makers. They make miracle through repeated failure, something galaxy forgot because long life and big power made them lazy. Part ends with arrival at coordinate. Ship stops near empty black region without stars. Void like mouth of universe open silent. Darkness deep like time itself. Module pulse becomes faster like excited beating heart. Crew silent, eyes wide. Ward stands front glass looking into void like man looking into past life memory. He whispers one line that shakes galaxy even before answer arrives. Something very old is waiting for us. Void looks empty but emptiness not empty. Emptiness full of silent history. Voices without sound. Memories without light. TSV Winston floating like leaf touching edge of dream. Crew watches glass window like doorway to something older than stars. Module pulse glowing faster now. Bright blue flashes like heartbeat of newborn waking from long sleep. Inside chamber Riva stands so close to glass her breath fogs surface, eyes wide seeing nothing but feeling everything. She whispers, "It's alive." Luca beside her shakes head slow. Not denying, not agreeing, simply not knowing what alive means when speaking about metal cube older than universe map. Captain Ward stands at front of bridge, hands locked behind back, face calm but eyes tight holding storm inside. He spent years searching answers inside thing that never talked, now void talking without words. He whispers soft so only Arya near hears, "Be ready." She nods but heart trembling, because how to be ready for something unknown shaped by time before species learned stand on legs, before light learned travel, before gravity became law. Sensors detect nothing first, like void simple black hole of silence, then soft vibration passes through hull like someone knocking from outside reality. Knock slow 3 beats, crew freezes. Sound not sound from space because space silent, sound vibration through time layer, echo hitting metal, echo inside bones. Module pulse syncing perfectly, knock 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 like call answering call. Ward whispers signal response. Arya whispers back, "To what frequency?" Ward slow answer emotion frequency. Because fear inside everyone amplifies pulse. And Module not angry. Module excited like child hearing mother voice after ages. Void begins show light shape invisible to normal eyes. Winston sensors translate pattern into visual image. Screen fills with swirling lines like script written by wind. Symbols similar to marks on module surface but bigger like star-sized letters drawn on night. Lines curve slow like ancient river across sky. Riva gasps, same harmonic pattern. Her hands shaking recording everything. She sees pattern repeats simple ratios, like language of module extended into space. Language simple enough. Human child could count 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Fibonacci sequence blooming on screen like flower of stars. Luca whispers, "They are counting." Riva nods tears rolling. Counting what? Luca breath shaky distance? Time? Identity? Ward stares pattern deep. Then it hits him like memory unlocked after long lock. Counting numbers equal pulse numbers of module, when crew tested emotional resonance. He turns to Riva. They counting feeling. Riva stunned. Feeling measured? Ward nods slow. Feeling universal language? Arya laughs small insane laugh emotion math. Sentence crazy and perfect. Pattern stops suddenly. Then new pattern emerges. Symbol repeating 3 shapes like puzzle, triangle, line, circle, repeating slowly, crew confused. Then module glows white bright for millisecond then back blue. Luca falls back surprised. Riva screams it answered. Pattern changes again showing line broken in middle. Symbols ripple like question being asked. Crew silent like prey before roar. Then module pulse slows calm like breathing deep. Ward whispers. It talking. Riva nods overwhelmed. What it's saying? Ward shakes head we guessing. But guesses weight heavy because message not for logic minds. Message for instinct minds. Arya takes slow step closer to display seeing broken line symbol repeated more times. She frowns broken line. She remembers accidents, module broken when found like relic incomplete. She whispers it asking if we fix connection. Luca gasps. They think we finished their work. Crew heart drops. Because Galaxy laughed at slow ship. Now ancient intelligence may be praising humans for completing path they never planned, or asking if path failed. Void pulses again. Not visible light now, but gravity tremor. Winston shakes micro movement. Nothing dangerous. More like handshake from void itself. Signal passes through ship. Crew feels weight like sadness from ancient source. Sadness heavy like memory of race gone. Voice without words inside bones telling story not with pictures but with gravity. Ward closes eyes, mind flooded with strange images not clear, glimpses of towers built on suns, creatures like shadows moving through star cores eating light itself, builders forging modules like seeds to fight creatures feeding on time energy. We're long beyond measure, builders losing slowly. Then builders scattered modules like messages across young planets waiting species with right brain shape and right emotional pattern. Pattern simple, pattern human. Ward opens eyes, sweating, they died. He whispers, crew silent. They fought creatures feeding on suns, then died. Tears in his voice, not weakness. Connection between species separated by billions years. Pain of ancient death hits present hearts. Riva crying silent because she sees symbol line breaking, meaning builder broke. Message broken. Module broken. Human fix small part by accident driven by curiosity and desperation. Module pulse changes again, now pulses slow, deep like farewell heartbeat, pattern on screen shows triangle shrinking like fading memory. Crew watches, end of conversation from ancient intelligence, not alive as mind but alive as echo left in machine, echo telling humans truth simple and sad. Builder gone, enemy may be gone, module leftover tool for future if enemy returns, humans first to activate seed, not because strongest, because simplest. Ward speaks to Void, not knowing if heard, voice soft, we hear you. His voice shaking, emotion heavy like mountain weight on shoulders. He continues, we will protect light. Sentence promise from species newborn compared to ancient ones. But promise powerful because comes from heart, not ego. Void pattern brightens one last time like thank you. Then fades slowly like sunset behind mountain. Screen returns black. Module pulse returns soft baby heartbeat. Crew quiet. Tears from many eyes including hardened soldiers because they witnessed not war, not weapon demonstration, but funeral of species older than time. Their last message gift of survival tool. Survival depending on species brave enough use simple math and emotion to stop enemy of stars. Council fleet watching broadcast from far distance, millions watchers saw everything live because Ward opened channel to share truth, not hide. Galaxy now knows module not weapon of war, but relic of war ended long ago. Relic made to stop extinction, council hall where people once shouted now silent like church after prayer. Elders see their arrogance small compared to ancient sacrifice. Young scientist Riva turns to Ward amazed. Why us? Ward answers quiet, because we small enough listen. Big ones talk too much. Riva smiles through tears because truth hurt and heals same time. Arya hugs Luca without thinking because fear turned hope heavy but sweet. Council finally speaks after long silence, Ketron voice soft like child in school. We will not take module. Sentence huge peace because council surrender pride. Trust seed growing. Ward nods module no belong to us alone. He says, we share understanding. Council agree. Knowledge must shared to defend galaxy if enemy returns. Part ends with Winston turning slowly from Void, heading back with truth in hearts heavier than metal, but warm like fire in winter. Camera zooms slow on module glowing. Sound faint like heartbeat of ancient builders living through humans now. And in darkness behind ship, small flicker of light shows maybe not all gone. Maybe memory watching humans travel. Maybe destiny beginning new chapter for galaxy that laughed at slow. Now learning slow carries voices of gods. Winston drifts away from Void. Like ship leaving grave. No victory music, only silence heavier than war. Engine hums soft like whisper. Crew not celebrating because they feel weight of truth bigger than any metal. Their eyes show respect for species that died long before humans learned lift rocks. Respect so deep it feels like grief for family never met. Ward sits alone in captain chair. Fingers gripping armrest not from fear but from feeling of responsibility nobody trained him for. He whispers to himself, they trusted us. Voice shaking because trust not gift, trust burden. Burden of last message from builders who fought darkness that ate stars. Message telling humans weapon not weapon, seed of survival. Arya walks to bridge window and stares at black void shrinking behind ship, her mind replaying symbols flashing on screen, triangle, circle, broken line. Simple shapes that held truth of millions years. She whispers, how we answer next time. Because she knows conversation not over, echo of ancient mind not dead, echo inside module pulse like heartbeat waiting respond if enemy returns. Luca enters bridge slowly, tired eyes but smile soft. He holds piece of paper filled with hand-drawn harmonic patterns. He says, I think I understand one part. Ward looks at paper, lines simple like school math. Luca explains triangle, line, circle not shapes. They positions in frequency map. Ward listens quiet, Arya asks, meaning? Luca breathes deep. Triangle means stable. Circle means energy. Broken line means fracture. Fracture in timeline. Ward frowns, fracture. Luca nods, serious enemy, fractured time around suns. So builders created module to slip inside fracture and close it. Crew silent. Each word heavy like world falling slow motion. Riva sits near them, quiet until now. She raises head, eyes red from crying but mind sharp like blade made from tears. She says soft, fracture still here. Everyone looks at her. She shows tablet showing small ripple in background radiation left in void region. Ripple small like hair thread but real. She explains fracture not closed fully. We only spoke to memory, not healed wound. Ward feels stomach drop like ship falling, because he realizes message not farewell, message warning. Warning. That ancient enemy may sleep not die. Sleep inside fracture like beast under ice waiting heat of sun return. Council fleet following Winston receives data because Ward never hides truth now. Live broadcast continues across galaxy. Millions watching Riva explain fracture like doctor explaining injury in patient they love but do not understand. She says, builders died but wound lives. Her voice shaking from fear and awe both. Ketron in council hall listens with face pale even in alien skin. He whispers, how do we heal fracture? Question simple and impossible like asking how fix broken time with hands. Ward opens channel to council, face calm though heart pounding storm. He says, we need share knowledge not hide. Word's dangerous because galaxy built on hiding technology from enemies, but Ward not thinking about politics. He thinking about suns eaten by monsters made from fracture shadows. He continues, ancient builders left seed to stop enemy. Seed need many minds not one species. Silence from council long, like waiting for galaxy heart to beat. Then slow answer from Ketron, we will. Cooperate. Sentence like bridge built from stone heavy, with history of wars now turning soft moment of unity. Unity fragile but real. However, unity brings fear too. Many species whisper humans dangerous because they hold ancient seed. Others whisper humans chosen because simple heart. Others whisper humans naive. Panic travels across network like lightning uncontrolled. Some war generals plan secret to steal module. They think humans weak and slow ship easy target. They plan betrayal because fear louder than respect in some hearts. Shadow councils meeting in secret rooms on planets full neon lights. Plotting like children. Trying steal thunder from sky. Winston unaware of plans but module aware, pulse changes small, rhythm different from past. Luca notices pulse frequency slightly uneven like heartbeat stressed. He checks emotional resonance field. Sees spike not from crew but from galaxy watching millions minds full fear like black cloud hitting module. Arya sees fear making pulse unstable, we need calm viewers. She laughs because impossible, billions minds like storm. Ward understands danger. Emotion controls module stability, too much fear. Causes instability, if unstable, module could slip fracture uncontrolled, causing time shock that could rip space open wider, turn fracture into wound that enemy climb through. He orders communications officer open wide broadcast, not to council, to galaxy public, his face shown on trillion screens, from kids in schools to soldiers in bunker to alien queens in crystal palaces. He speaks with voice steady, like rock in river. Do not fear. 3 words simple but mountain heavy. Galaxy laughs at humans before. Now galaxy quiet to hear human teach calm. He continues, fear feeds fracture, calm heals. Audience confused because science not talk about feelings. Ward explains slow like teacher telling story to children. Module reacts to emotion like key reacts to hand. Fear unlocks wrong door. Calm unlocks right door. Simple analogy shakes galaxy because sounds like religion not science, but images of module reacting to fear proof. Riva adds voice next to Ward, tears still on face making her look honest. She says, we all scared because enemy unknown, but ancient builders not scared when design seed. They trusted future species will be kind not cruel. She looks into camera like looking into eyes of everyone watching. We must be that species. Words trigger wave of emotion across galaxy. Not fear now, hope mixed with sadness for ancient sacrifice. Suddenly alarm on bridge grows loud. Sensor picks ripple deeper than before. Fracture spikes energy like heartbeat of sleeping monster moving in dream. Signal echoes across background radiation like cry from long distance. Crew frozen. Ward grips console. It wakes. Luca stares terrified, enemy dream reaching surface. Arya shakes head. We used module once. It touched fracture. Now fracture answering. Riva voice small, like tapping ice wakes creature under. Image horrifying but true. Council ships detect same ripple, panic spreads again. War fleets prepare weapons. Forgetting everything Ward said seconds ago. Fear stronger than wisdom. Missile systems lock toward void. Ward opens channel screaming stop fire. But leaders blinded by fear ignore. They are about to shoot at void fracture. Shooting unknown region might push fracture to open. Enemy breakthrough. Ward sees disaster humans started now galaxy finishing with stupidity. He makes decision fast like instinct. No time for talk. He runs to module chamber followed by Arya and Luca. He places hand on glass like connecting pulse of module through skin. Module pulse changes reading skin temperature, pressure, emotional signal. Ward closes eyes and calms mind, breath slow. He remembers peaceful moment from childhood watching rain through window with mother humming small tune. He hums tune under breath, heart slow. Module pulse matches heart. Blue light soft, not sharp. He whispers calm. Module glow expands like wave of peace through ship. Sensors show emotional frequency spikes spreading like ripple through broadcast because millions watching see Ward calm in danger. They calm too. Small ripples of calm enough to lower fear global field. Council sees broadcast and slows guns. Riva speaks soft words to galaxy. Fear creates wrong wave. Trust create right. Alien commanders confused but lower weapons anyway because fracture peak lowering like wave relaxing. Ripple fades slow. Enemy not fully awake. Only touched surface then sank back into deep fracture. Galaxy breath huge sigh. Ward falls to floor exhausted. Luca grabs him pulling away from glass. Arya crying from stress and relief. Riva kneels near module, whispering we healed small piece. Module pulse slow steady like heart resting after sprint. Council now sees truth of emotional resonance not myth, not story. Science of ancient design mixing heart and mind like two halves of star. Ketron speaks to Ward through broadcast, your people carry burden of seed. Ward replies, not just us, all of us. Meaning whole galaxy share responsibility now. Part ends with Council voting historic law. United Research Pact. First time galaxy agrees share technology without war advantage. Research team formed from many species. Riva first scientist chosen. Arya stories inspire thousands. Luca appointed lead engineer. Ward chosen symbolic ambassador. Galaxy shifting like old river finding new path through rock. Final scene shows Winston sailing slow through stars. Module glowing. Camera zoom into pulse like small star beating steady. Whisper voice inside pulse like memory echo repeating two numbers again and again. Message left by builders. 2, 3 prime seeds of infinite growth. Prime seeds of harmony. Echo fades into silence. Weeks pass but silence not silence. Silence full of waiting like galaxy holding breath under black sky. TSV Winston returns toward council space slowly like old ship guiding new. Destiny, everywhere screens showing humans working together with aliens building research labs not for war but for understanding. But deep inside fracture something moves like dream moving in sleeping brain. Invisible to sensors but visible to fear hiding in hearts of leaders who know peace fragile like thin glass over fire. Ward stands on balcony of new research station orbiting blue star. He watches thousands engineers and scientists from different species working side by side. Some with fur, some with feathers, some with metal nerves glowing blue, humans walking small between giants. But giants now bow heads slightly when humans speak simple math. Respect growing like tree from seed once laughed at. Ward smiles small because he sees galaxy changing slow like river carving mountain. Riva leads research core. She stands inside room full screens showing harmonic patterns looping like songs of ancient builder. She touches symbols gently, almost like touching face of someone she lost. Patterns speak emotion language. Simple numbers singing across time. She whispers. They built language anyone can understand. Luca standing behind her says, anyone who listens? Riva nods, tears forming. We listened because we desperate. Luca corrects soft. We listened because we small. Riva laughs soft, small hearts big ears. Both laugh with pain still inside but hope brighter. Arya sits near module chamber on Winston. Her hand always touching glass softly like comforting child. Pulse inside steady. Module quiet but alive like sleeping star seed. She talks to module even if metal cannot answer. Telling story of humans and aliens eating together in cafeteria. Telling story of children drawing ancient symbols with crayons. She says, you changed everything. Voice full gratitude. Module pulse glows, small warm light like shy reply. But darkness not gone. Deep sensors installed around fracture detect slight wave like heartbeat warmer every day. Riva sees readings and knows nightmare not over. Enemy of suns may be dreaming closer to waking. She gathers team including Luca and Ward. Explains fracture still open by hair thick. Enemy may try communicate or escape. Ward face serious, then we learn, so we ready. Voices calm but eyes heavy, because preparing for enemy no one knows shape feels like preparing fight against shadow. Deep under ocean. Council meeting broadcast across galaxy. Leaders join not in anger now but in fear mixed with respect. Ketron voice steady but tight. We see fracture energy rising slow. Scientists confirm with numbers. Fear returns like old friend wearing different mask. People whisper ancient monsters real. Religion groups call humans chosen protectors. War admirals sharpen weapons again. All because fear easier than trust, but Ward steps forward. Face calm like rock. He speaks simple, we not build army, we build answer. His words shock because galaxy war addicted. Answer means something beyond weapons. Riva stands beside Ward holding tablet with harmonic pattern showing new spike. She explains fracture communicates using emotion wave. Enemy maybe not mind like us. Maybe instinct like storm, not evil, just hungry. Silence heavy as world hearing storm described as hunger not hate. Riva continues if hungry. Then war not solution, solution close door fully. Simple words heavy like truth ready break old thinking. Ketron asks, how close door? Riva looks at Ward, Ward answers, we talk to fracture again. Council furious at first, talking to fracture sounds insane, but Ward explains slow like father telling child scary truth. Ancient builders used module to close holes in time by harmony frequency. Harmony created by calm emotion field, not fear, not anger. Council confused but saw earlier proof fear control module instability, so logic starts form. Riva adds, we create calm resonance from many minds across galaxy. Frequency strong enough push fracture close. Sounds like dream but science. Behind emotion resonance real now. News spreads across galaxy, people laugh and cry because idea crazy and beautiful. Closing door to monster by piece, millions join idea, meditation networks form. Groups gather across planets, humans sit with aliens chanting prime numbers like prayer, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, simple math turned into song of war against darkness. Song not killing but healing, Ward watches broadcast with chest burning strange light, because galaxy that laughed at humans now singing human math like him. But danger grows too because not all minds calm, some war generals hate peace, they want glory of victory not quiet solution. Secret group forms known as Iron Crown, led by Admiral Threx who once shouted at Riva. He gather warships in shadow side of star system. He plans attack fracture with superweapon called Star Spear, weapon crush time layer like hammer on glass. Open fracture fully so monsters emerge then army kill them for glory. Insanity wrapped inside pride. Iron Crown believes. Humanity weak because calm not fight, they plan strike on day of resonance, hoping blame humans for disaster then take module. Arya senses danger one night when module pulse vibrating strange. Reading fear wave not from galaxy but concentrated military mind cluster near star edge. She alerts Ward and Luca. Ward contacts Council but Iron Crown hidden deep behind security chain. Ketron shocked because he believed war ended. Ward says, war inside hearts always. Sad truth heavy on Ketron shoulders. Resonance day arrives. Millions minds across galaxy meditate. Ships turn off weapons. Stars quiet. Sound of children chanting numbers broadcast across space. 2, 3, 5, 7. Echo like lullaby across vacuum. Harmonic wave travels like rainbow of emotion. Reaching fracture slowly. Sensors show fracture shrinking micro by micro. Door closing like wound healing cell by cell. Tears in Riva eyes because dream becoming reality. Luca holds her hand, saying builders smiling somewhere. Arya sits near module. Hand on glass crying from beauty of moment. Suddenly violent burst on sensors, spike from Star Spear weapon. Iron Crown fires at fracture from hidden position. Blast shakes fabric of time like lightning breaking mirror. Fracture opens wide like wound tearing skin. Dark energy spills like smoke of nightmare. Resonance wave disrupted by fear shock from galaxy feeling attack live. Millions panic scream. Resonance collapse. Module pulse goes wild bright blue then white. Arya shouts, it's breaking. Luca screams stabilize field. Ward rushes. To chamber. Places both hands on glass, screaming under breath, calm. Module responds to his heartbeat, but too many fear minds, overwhelming wave. Fracture tearing faster. Enemy presence visible now, not body, not shape, shadow of hunger leaking into space like river of cold fire. Darkness eating light around edges of hole. Sensors see mass inside fracture like storm of teeth and scream without sound. Galaxy watching in horror, second time enemy near waking. War fleet of Iron Crown proud until they see horror. Then panic turns their pride into stone inside stomach. They scream orders but too late because star spear broke barrier and cannot fix. Ward understands only way close fracture is raise resonance wave again. But fear too high. He does something crazy and beautiful. He orders broadcast to show him alone in front of module. Camera zooms on his face, sweating, shaking but calm eyes. He whispers into broadcast, "Look at me. Breathe slow." Galaxy confused watches human breathing slow in face of darkness. His voice soft like rain. Fear not enemy, fear result, calm heals. Millions watch his breath. Children copy breath, mothers copy breath, alien warriors copy breath. Slowly fear wave lowers little, resonance wave rises small. Riva takes mic, speaks to billions. You all carry seed of builders, you all close door. Message powerful because makes everyone feel chosen, wave rises more. Arya hums same tune Ward used before. Soft vibration goes through module. Luca chanting slow prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7. Ward joins whisper. Riva joins. Soon whole crew chanting. Broadcast echoes chant across galaxy. Millions join. Numbers vibrating through hearts. Resonance wave rises like dawn light touching mountain peak. Fracture shrinking again, slow but steady. Enemy shadow screaming without sound as door closing on hunger. Shadow forced back like tide receding. Star spear broken power. Gone, Iron Crown leaders sob in fear realizing their pride almost killed galaxy. Ketran orders arrest of Iron Crown. War finally dies inside hall where it was born. Fracture closes completely with brilliant blue flash like sun being born in dark water. Then silence, deep silence that feels like breath of builders passing through universe one last time. Module pulse stops vibrating wildly. Pulse returns steady baby heartbeat. Ward collapses to ground from exhaustion. Arya and Luca hug him crying. Riva falls to knees, hands shaking from relief and disbelief. Galaxy cheering like one giant heart beating. Council meeting hours later filled not with anger or fear but with awe. Ketran speaks, humans saved galaxy by calm. Not by weapon. Statement historic, Ward answers, galaxy saved itself. Insisting everyone part. Not just humans. Now builders dream alive in many minds, not one. Part ends with Winston drifting above blue star. Module glowing warm soft light like small sun inside glass. Ward looks at it whispering, ancient ones. We heard you. Camera closes on module pulse showing numbers shape inside glow. 2, 3. Message repeating simple like breath of universe. Telling future not finished. Telling enemy gone but memory remains. Telling humans and galaxy destiny, now shared. Fracture gone but space still shaking with memory of monster trying escape. Like water ripples. After stone thrown, Winston floats near blue star. Crew silent not because fear. But because hearts too full. Silence heavy like music that ends but echo stays inside bones. Ward sits on floor of module chamber leaning against metal wall. Arya's hand rests on his shoulder. Luca sits near module glass holding tools but hands shaking too much to use them. Riva sits cross-legged on floor staring at pulse inside module like child staring at candle flame in dark church. Small blue glow inside metal cube soft now, like heartbeat of sleeping baby. Pulse slow steady, reading stable. Fracture closed fully to 0 on sensors. Riva wipes tears from cheeks, not sadness anymore but joy mixed with awe and exhaustion. She whispers, "We did it." Luca laughs soft like tired child. "All of us?" Arya adds, "Not just humans. Whole galaxy breathe together." Ward smiles weak, for first time. Words simple but truth new in universe history. Because never before billions minds. Worked in harmony not for war but to close door to war. Council messages flood Winston. Thanks from thousand species. Respect messages from cultures who never respected humans before. Songs created overnight, children singing prime numbers like lullaby. 2, 3, 5, 7. Small voices echo across stars. This chant once tool of survival, now poem of gratitude. Galaxies artists painting ancient symbols discovered on module. Philosophers writing about harmony science. Religion leaders calling builders angels of time. Some calling humans chosen, Ward. Uncomfortable with worship but understands emotion not logic drives change. Galaxy hearts opening new path like river changing direction through Stone Valley. Riva walks toward slowly, sits beside him, hands on lap, voice soft. I saw something in last wave. Ward turns to her. Eyes tired but listening deeply. Riva continues when fracture closing. Module showed symbol hidden inside pulse. Too fast to see with eyes, but my mind caught shape. Luca looks up curious. Asks, what shape? Riva draws on floor dust from her glove fingers. Symbol simple like two lines crossing circle small above them. Ward staring confused until memory flashes from screen and void. Same symbol appeared once when ancient builder message spoke broken line. Riva explains, symbol means bridge. Luca whispers, bridge to what? Riva eyes shine wet with emotion, bridge between minds. Arya leans closer, builders built seed to connect future species emotional field. Not just close fracture physical but heal fracture between minds. Ward shocked, so module not weapon? Module teacher. Riva nods, teacher for hearts. Arya touches glass again, whispering you taught us. Module pulse brightens small, like shyness of child receiving thank you. Ward closes eyes imagining builders forging metal seeds while suns dying around. Singing simple math not to kill but to guide hearts of future species to harmony path. He whispers soft ancient ones. You knew war ends world. Peace saves. Tears fall on floor mixing with dust lines Riva drew. Iron Crown leaders arrested and trial streamed galaxy-wide. Not to punish only but to show difference between old thinking and new path. Threx stands in court heavy chains on arms. Eyes filled not anger now but shame. He confesses, I thought glory more important than life of others. His voice cracked, billions watching. Threx cries like child. I thought fear was power. Council judge answers slow, fear takes, calm gives. World hears lesson simple like module math. After trial, council passes harmony pact. Law forbidding use of seeds as weapon. Law supporting emotional science research. Law joining minds not armies. Research continues but open now. No secrets hidden in dark labs. Children learn simple harmonic math in school along with regular numbers. Babies grow singing prime numbers as lullaby. Mothers holding them whisper, 2, 3, 5, 7. Building culture new. One night when quiet deep on research station, Ward walks alone through halls, his footsteps echoing like time walking through memory. He enters module chamber, lights low, pulse soft. He sits beside module and speaks like talking old friend, why humans? Question he asked many times but now not scientific, now emotional curiosity. He waits like someone expecting answer from stone statue. Module pulse changes tiny faster. Ward smiles thinking silly to expect response. But then something odd happens. Blue glow shapes small pulse pattern on glass. Like message for one person not whole galaxy. Ward stares and sees two numbers and one line drawn by light. 112. Ward breath stops because 112 is start of sequence before 2 3 the root before known part. First breath of pattern, seed before tree. Meaning builders saying humans first because humans at beginning stage like newborn sequence learning step 1. Repeating life like pattern starting from small, humans small enough start real harmony because they not full numbers like 21, 34 advanced species but simple 1. 1 starting small enough be pure. Ward whispers, we small that's why. Voice cracking from breakthrough touching deep soul core. He laughs crying at same time. Arya walks in hearing noise, sees message before fade. She covers mouth crying too. We were chosen for being simple. Luca enters behind, sees numbers fading, tears rolling down his face, beautiful. Riva enters last, sees nothing but tears from others. They tell her symbol. She cries hugging all three, for bodies together like family built by destiny older than stars. Next day broadcast from research station. Ward addresses galaxy again. Face calm but eyes full emotion. Ancient builders left seeds not because they wanted powerful species use them, but because they wanted humble species understand them. He pauses letting words sink, billions listening silent. He continues, we humans small but we listened. Now all of you listen too, we all one becoming two together. Statement like magic, turning math into philosophy. turning species differences into numbers. That combine grow bigger like sequence, understanding spreading like sunrise through darkness. Last seen Winston travels slowly through stars. Not warship now but teacher ship carrying seed of builders. Module glowing like tiny sun held in glass womb. Camera zoom on blue glow. Soft hum like lullaby of universe. Children on planets drawing symbol 1, 1, 2 calling it seed sign. Religious temples building sculptures of triangle circle line symbol representing broken line healed by unity. Story of builders becomes story of galaxy growing heart strong. Final emotional twist small but huge. Module pulse shows one more number before scene fades 3. Meaning pattern continues, meaning story not end, meaning builder's voice not faded fully, meaning future waiting like unflowered bud. Future where galaxy moves slow but strong toward harmony. Not because humans superior, but because humans first who dared be simple in world that worship complexity, humans showed slow winds, calm winds, small seeds grow forest. Ward looks at stars whispering thank you. To builders long gone. Arya holds his hand. Riva smiles through tears. Luca touches module like holding hand of child. Ship sails silent. Blue glow like dream guiding galaxy future.